Hello. Okay. There we go. Hey, Roland. Hold on, that's my streaming software. My phone. Let's do that. My settings and my new hand cam is in place. I put a different position for my hand cam. I don't know if you like it or not, but I think it's pretty nice. Japanese. Yeah, I'll play Bed Wars, don't worry, don't worry. That's just arigato, hold on. To DM a friend. Boom chicka bam. Open my. There we go. Full screen. We're playing Bed Wars. Oh shoot, my hand cam. Not good, not good, not good. Still working, imagine. She's working hard. But she started late, which is no excuse. That's why she's still working right now. My goodness. That's why you don't start work late. I guess so. Okay, this is why I stopped playing Bed Wars. It's because one, whenever I like the player base for this for Bed Wars is pretty inconsistent, right? There's like a set of like nons, and then just a single god player. And since I don't main Bed Wars, I'm like the higher average in skill, but like there's always that main, the Bed Wars main, though like that's like an absolute god. At Bed Wars, they can bridge perfectly, they can PvP perfectly. They know what to do. They know how to destroy a bed perfectly. And it's just like, bruh. They got like 1,000, 10,000 followers. 2 is that. I mean, I don't. In Bed Wars, it takes so long, and then once you put in all the effort to win a game, right? And you die, and you like your bed gets destroyed, right? Your bed gets destroyed, which becomes like a problem. It's just annoying. It's just annoying every time you die. After getting so far, you get a bunch of beds. This dude actually thought. But I'll play Bed Wars just because I'm not going for stats. I think blue's going to diamonds. Maybe not. Roland, I wonder, how old are you? What part of the Philippines are you? Oh yeah, Jake, I have a Filipino YouTuber, or not YouTuber, but viewer. All they're watching in the Philippines. I'm straight up like international right now. We got a person from the UK, and then we have one from the Philippines, which is crazy. Oh, my skin? This one? Oh. Okay. Do you know what anime's from? Annoying. Honestly, I don't know. I got it off just like I just got it off skin discs. I didn't really search for anything specific. Oop, lag. That's what I mean. Like I get so many like I put so much effort and then it just gets flushed down totally. Like the Sky Wars, that's why Sky Wars is just quick pace. Even if you like die, you just run into our next game. Then it's just like, yeah. This is strategic based. And stone only. Sure. That guy's on 132. He's a tryhard. He's on bad line. Man. This guy is also on bad line. I don't know. He's just got a mine concave. And stone only? How much is endstone? It's like 12 iron. That's so much. Right, 8. We might have to do a work stream. Actually, I don't. Oh shoot. Look how tryhard this guy is. I'm not going down there. Ooh, I'm gonna. Actually, no, I have TNT. What happened to yellow? Did they DC? Oh yeah, they did. What happened? Oh, I am cheating. You're right. I forgot. Oh shoot. Oh well. We'll scrap that for next game. My fault. I just realized I'm kind of retarded. Excuse me. What? How did I get what? Hold on. Okay. Please just try to speak English. Well, I can understand a little bit, but I don't get what you're trying to ask. How did I get the mythic bird? What? That's annoying. I am cheating, but I mean, bro, endstone costs so much. It's just white and green, which is me. This is a problem. It's like hey, Zach, that looks nice. Pro god. Yes. This guy's getting abs. He stole my final. That's not cash money. Yeah, I don't know about this endstone challenge, man. I'm gonna lose. get this real quick. Already have that. Sorry to disappoint. Now here. Oh, he's 380. He's level 382? Bro. That's what I mean when the player base is so high. Like, look at that. He's kind of good. He's like really good. He's in fact, he's too good. Too good for me. I'm gonna get our sword. For if I had continued with an endstone challenge, I could use it any moment. Look at him, he's so good. He's actually a god. He's too good. I might actually lose here. This is quite interesting. What is that? Like, how does he get those hits? His ping must be like 2. He must like probably have like the most crazy like ping ever. He's like the best internet in the world. Alright, later. Why is she doing no check so late? Capping. This guy's actually so salty. He's just salty. This is why I play Skywars, see? Honestly. They both went after me, that's kind of retarded. Alright. Two now. Get out of here. Dang. Late assignment, why? Chloe gotta turn in a late assignment, that's kind of dumb. Get out of here. He's cheating. And laggy too, I don't understand. I hate the Bed Wars community, honestly. Do I have a dad? Yeah. Do you? Like a man, kidding me? nice to lose like that, is it? Damn. What the heck is he doing? In what situation do you find that a good tactic? And these are already just kinda bro. You just bypass me? Yo, homie, you still awake? Jake. Not in there anymore. Did he leave? He's just not talking. He's gonna rush me, maybe? One person there. Oh yeah, it's too high. It's probably too risky. Might die from fall damage. It's level 151. Level 68. It's very stacked. Homie, you there? He's gone.
Yo. Hello.
What were you doing?
Cleaning.
Cleaning?
Do you have a dad? Oh wait, you don't.
That's kind of cringe.
Says you have no viewers, Marco.
Timed essay. That guy's mad. That guy's definitely mad about that. Oh my god. There's no he's not. There's just no way. This guy asked for a screen. This guy asked for a screen and then he's just gonna try and kill me. I'm not falling for that again. I've met those people before. They ask for a screenie, right? Thinking, yo, making yourself think you're famous and whatnot. Then they come up to you, kill you. Nah. I should be dead right there. I almost. Oh no! Get out of here. I shouldn't have won that. I literally should be dead. Like I have full diamond armor and I had strength. That's right. Get out of here.
Marco, did you hear about the girl who hot glued her hair?
Yeah, no, but that sounds pretty retarded.
There's like this black woman who was on Twitter, and she was like, dude, I accidentally hot glued my, or not hot glued, gorilla glued my hair.
Gorilla, that's worse.
Gorilla glue or super glue, one of the two. And she's like, I accidentally did it, and we're like, how do you accidentally? Probably mistake it for something?
I mean, that's the
But why
only
would you
way,
have-
unless you're actually being stupid.
But why would you have it near your hair products?
Exactly. So, yeah, but I don't.
I don't know, some janky stuff. Just she was just being so stupid about it.
Prop 4, thank you. Level 22 star, I got rid of him! I got rid of him! Let's go! Let's go! We take those any day of the week. He was level 20, he was Skyward's level 22, and that's pretty hard to get to. Get out of here, get out of here. He just runs. Bro, that was actually an amazing play by me. If you if you look back at that, like I straight up like, what's my timestamp? 35:37. Where do I write this down? I'm actually cracked. Level 22 star, I got rid of him. Let's go. We take those any day of the week. He is level 20, he is level 60, Skylar level 20. Let me fix my mic real quick. Bruh, is that too loud? I feel like that's too loud for my voice. Is that good? Bruh, is that too loud? I feel like that's too loud for my voice. Yeah, no, it's actually not that bad.
Marco,
Yeah.
we forgot to watch Jujutsu
good?
Kaisen.
You know what? I actually didn't know. Like, I was like thinking about it earlier. It was like, did episode 15 or did episode 16 come out already? I was like
Dude,
wondering.
I think there's like been 2 episodes already out.
Oh wait, it's actually not that bad.
Marco, but it's late.
Yeah.
I don't know about watching now.
No, not tonight.
Yeah.
That's like a whole extra hour, at least. The dew cord. So the next upgrade for this is 5 mil. 5 million coins. That's fetching crazy.
Oh, shoot! Whew.
Guess we're getting in a ranked game. I just reduced so hard on that guy. Near the couch. Just me and this guy. GG. Oh yeah.
I'm so good.
This is why you don't do this. This is why you don't do this. What's wrong with you, huh? Why are you doing things last minute? You're gonna die. You're gonna die because you got freaking heart attack before you turn something in 3 minutes like this. Then again, admittedly, I have turned things in minutes before, like a minute before due date. Like there's one time I turned in a quiz like a minute before due date.
Why?
I don't know. I just sped run it. Like I literally like was spamming it. I got like an 85. It was so good. I was literally a god. Like but like still like why? That's a notebook chat. It's like 100 points.
I can't.
Breathe. You can't breathe. You're gonna die. You're gonna hyperventilate too hard and then you sound like you're crying and I'm like wait, are you crying?
I'm crying, but with no tears. No tears are coming out, but I'm crying.
Hello Roland.
I can't do this. I can't. Why do I kill myself every day?
Why is my thing
I'm gonna die. I'm so good.
The fact that you're able to pull that off is what's good, but what's the problem here? The problem here is that you did that so late. Why? Why you do that? Three minutes before due day and you turn it in. You better get a good grade on it, I swear.
I swear to God, if I don't, I can't. I really can't.
I'm gonna feel bad. Like I'm just gonna I'm not even gonna just I'm not even gonna be mad. I'm just gonna feel bad for you. That's that's horrible. Like, oh well. Honestly, I don't know. I might be a little bit.
I've done 8 summaries in 3 minutes.
But what kind of slip slap did you write down? Did you write anything like? Did you just write some random sentences and try to fit the key term in there somehow?
I'm just not good. I can't do this.
You're gonna die not even because of you wanting to kill yourself, but natural causes. It's not even a natural cause. I don't even know what to call this.
I think I'm having a mental breakdown.
Marco, who are you talking to?
I'm currently talking to Chloe.
Ah.
Who else are you talking to?
I got Jake in the background on Discord.
Hi, Jake. Hi, Jake.
She's like dying. She turned something in 3 minutes before the fetching due date.
That's lame, Marco. I've seen 10 seconds before.
10 seconds before due date?
By Emma.
Really?
Usually she makes it like minutes before. I wonder how she's
That's
doing.
what I did. I wrote 8 summaries.
Dang, only 8? It's only only 8? Like the entire how many sections were there?
Well, it's because, okay, I have to say flag review, but I have to write, since you don't have summaries to do, I do, but I do.
No, I found out we have to do summaries and I missed like 30% of it.
Oh my goodness, yeah, I'm gonna pass out. I feel like having
So you just started today.
no.
So how did you end up having to write all 8?
It's because I do the summaries, I do the summaries at the end.
I don't know if that's even good organization.
So Marco, did Chloe procrastinate?
In a sense, yeah, she kind of did procrastinate.
Should I tell her my story of the 5-page essay?
Yeah, alright. You want a group call?
Yes.
Let me wash my face.
You gotta wash your face? Let Jake wash his face first. He's got a story to tell about procrastination.
Oh dear, okay.
Very traumatic for him. Right, Jake?
Repeat that?
It's very traumatic, your experience of procrastination.
Honestly, one could argue that.
Dude, that's my heart, literally.
So yes.
But you don't even need to drink energy drinks. Just do that. Again.
No, there's like this one guy who had an essay where you write it the entire year. So your entire 1 year experience. So pretty much it was like an essay but for 1 year.
You're not gonna see me one day.
So you're writing an essay for 1 year.
I'd be dead. I'm gonna
We're
Guy
gonna.
procrastinated so hard,
die.
he did like 3 all-nighters just to crush in 1 year, a 1 year essay. And this was college we're talking about, by the way.
Yeah.
That's just how hard one guy procrastinated before. But some people have it worse, dude. Like there's this guy. Remember that guy in
You
the
li-
Discord?
Like, it's gonna be like before every assignment, you're gonna be like, peace out. Like, you don't know. You just don't know. From that point.
You feel much better when you finish it than when you're panicking because you procrastinated.
Exactly. When doing work late is like nutting in a sense, cause when you finish it right, you're doing the deed right,
Okay.
It's
and you
worth
got
the labor.
the labor right. Then you finish, you feel nice, and then you feel the guilt afterwards.
No. We don't feel no guilt, right?
You don't feel guilt? I feel
That's the females, dude. That's the females.
the females are the ones that don't feel guilt. They just get all happy
Exactly.
from what I've heard.
We see it everywhere in the memes.
I can't do this. I can't. I still have missing inside.
Feel the guilt of all these women looking.
How many assignments you have left? Including the other ones, the late ones.
2. Only 2.
Only 2?
Yes.
And what are they?
It's in English, and she doesn't have a late work policy. We just have to get them in before processing.
Honestly, I don't like it when the teacher doesn't have a late work policy.
Honestly, me too.
Cause
Because I
I mean, there's pros and cons to it.
yeah.
But I like the lenient teachers that still have a late work policy. Like you can tell them like to extend the due date, and they'll understand like your situation. Then there's those who have a late work policy and have no leniency. They'll just tell you. They'll just tell you, like, oh yeah, find some way to finish it. Like, I'm sure there's some way you can complete it, but I'm gonna have to mark it late, 50%. Like that's stupid. That's kind of like what my math teacher does to me. Like. I hate my
She
math
still
teacher.
marks it
It's
as
kind of
some
dumb.
way.
but once I put it in.
No, dude. You know what you need to do? You need to hit the teacher with so much shame. Be like, dude, my mental health
literally
is not
want
getting in
that.
there.
That's
I
a
need this
that's a
feedback."
coward move. If I were to toss in my mental health to my math teacher, that's the most coward move of all time. Unless I'm actually
And the teacher's gonna be
experiencing
like,
some mental
If I put
debilitation.
this all on him, he may just collapse. I don't know what he's going on, and I won't push through for him to tell me. I understand your situation. Okay, I'll give you 1 extra day. Like, it's the cowardly, but who said that's wrong? As long as it does its job, I mean.
At that point, it's just Johns, and we don't do Johns around here.
John's on what you're talking about. You're pretty. You asking your
John's
teacher for an extension could be a John in her eyes.
Dio's watching?
No, 0 people are watching.
No, there is one person watching.
That's me.
The one person watching. You're that one person, so it counts. Do not even with me.
What?
I could write a 5-page essay. Actually, I cannot write a 5-page essay right now. I'm not gonna put myself in situations like that. One of these days, I'm gonna talk the talk, but can't smack the smack.
Isn't that you already?
In Smash.
Yes, I suppose.
My ears are starting to.
And then track, you know, remember cross country we go? Or when you talk, I have all the.
Oh yeah, that too. That too. All the trash talk I said. Oh, I beat you long distance.
So stupid, dude. We were just typing in caps against each other.
It was funny. I'll admit though. In all honesty, I knew I was gonna lose. Like, there's just no way.
Oh, it's always good to hype stuff up, I guess.
It's just to like you know
Just nudge the team.
feel the competitiveness. like who the frick? Like I gotta be like 100% bottom to surrender to that.
What?
Oh my, why is my like?
All right, Jake, have you washed your face?
Yes, I've already settled actually.
All right, group call time.
Let me slap some Vaseline now
Vaseline.
to keep those lips not crusty.
Crusty lips, crispy socks.
Ew.
I don't know how
Yeah,
could you? I feel like socks are disgusting. Can't you get like fungi on your slong? Is that possible?
Because it can connect your schlong and you can make it like a socket, you know what I mean? Like what else do you think can fit like a socket?
Bro, putting a sock on your dong doesn't feel good whatsoever.
Nah, dude. People said they put gloves.
Okay.
Gloves? No, that sounds
And then they
stupid.
just slap, and then they slap the lube. That's
So
what they
slap on the cold lotion.
no, dude.
no.
Here, please.
What the kids at track said is that they said they'll get a sponge and then they'll.
What do you mean the kids at track?
You see, I'm in high school track. You see, sir. So.
Sponges?
They said they microwave the sponge,
Microwave the sponge?
and then they slap the glove on it, and then they slap the meat.
Bro, that's probably so rough. Bro, the only sponges that I've touched, the only sponges that I've ever touched are rough.
Your mic is so close to your mic.
No, dude, you gotta let me
My
finish.
fault.
So you microwave the sponge, and then you get the glove, and then you slap the lube. So you got this warm, but then I guess
What if you microwave it for too long and then you just scald your
you
salon?
gotta let it cool because I don't think you're gonna be able to touch it to slap the glove all over it.
Alright, group call time. What?
Persona!
I can't. Here, let me group call.
Okay, is there anything cursed on my phone I want to send you guys?
Yeah.
Hi. You're on mute.
More like your mom. Jake, you're muted though.
Racist! Misogynistic!
Hi, Jane.
Hello.
So you have a story for
Yes. It all dates back to orchestra. You see,
Okay.
I had to write. You see, there's a penalty for my teacher in orchestra. Super
What's the
kind,
teacher's
makes
name
it
again?
Miss Jones.
Oh yeah, okay.
Really cool teacher, makes the class easy, doesn't give you a hard time in orchestra. If it's easy for her, it'll be easy for you. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. It's all
Okay.
easy enough, right? But the one rule she has, one of the most important things she expresses so much: do not miss the concert because that is equivalent to missing your final.
Oh yeah,
That is
yeah.
equivalent. That is equivalent to pretty much failing the class. You fail
Yeah,
that, you
concerts
pretty
are
much
finals.
fail the grade.
Don't
now
tell me you didn't go to the concert.
So now here we are. This is what we speak. Okay. Here we are. I was so ready for the concert because class and orchestra is really just you preparing for the concert.
Yeah.
So in short, you preparing for your final. And I was so excited. I practiced, and you know what? To make sure that my mind was ready, I took a nap
Oh
and woke up at 8 p.m. and missed the con. So.
Jake, I'd cry.
So she said, okay, it's either you take this 0 and take your grade, or you could write a 5-page essay. But this is only the first incident of it occurring. So I managed to cheese my way by getting a composition notebook paper and just writing 5-page essay. I only managed to write about 2 because the 5-page essay has to be about anything music related. And I mean the rules for the music, so it's fine. So I wrote about 2 musicians. I wrote about 2 musicians, filled up 5 pages of composition notebook. I managed, I passed. Got the grade up, you know? So you know what, I managed to cheat my way. It wasn't the way she wanted it, but it still worked, kind enough to let it slide. And then you go maybe next year, maybe 2 years later, and little old me still did not learn. Little old me told myself, nah, it ain't gonna happen again. I can't be that bad now, can I? So I took a nap again. And as you can tell, I overslept again. So the second time I overslept. Now the people in my class start texting me telling me, Jake, don't miss the concert this time. Because I missed it 2 times because I overslept.
Ooh, this man's honestly.
Miss Jones is prepared. She's prepared. So she tells me, okay, I want it no double space. I want it on the what's it called? On Word document. 14 font I think. And
Oh my,
font size, and she said, and it's gonna be due by next week.
oh my
Anything
god.
music related. So I was like, man, dude, this sucks so much. And I missed the concert. So you know what I had to do? I had to go and write another 5-page essay.
It's too good.
But you know the story of you know that the entire meaning of this story is procrastination. So you know what I did? I didn't care. And I procrastinated until the night before. So here is me panicking that I have a 5-page essay due in the morning and I have not started.
Oh my god.
I can't breathe. It's funny every time. I can't believe you.
So I think to myself, okay, I wrote about like 2 subjects. It shouldn't be that hard, right? And like it took like 1 hour last time or something like that. I get through the first page and I'm barely through 2 people. I have 4 pages to go. It's 12 a.m. and I have not gotten anywhere with 2 people about music. So I go through the music. I go through the instruments. I do one about violin. I do one about viola. One about cello. One about bass, and it's still not complete. I still have 2 pages to finish.
Oh my god.
So you know what I did? I was like, screw it. I increased the font size, and then I changed the font, and then I changed the font itself.
That's not very cash money.
I had so much to fill. So I said, okay, screw the web. I'm gonna just slap on what I know about the violin. So for 2 pages, I just put the most bullcrap stuff about the violin that I know from the top of my head. I did not proofread it. I did nothing. It was like 2, 3 a.m. I wanted to go to bed. I saved it and I left. But the next day,
Didn't save it.
oh my, no, autosave. Okay, autosave. It's Office 365.
Okay.
Yo, imagine if it didn't save. Imagine if your internet died. Your internet died while you're doing it, and you're offline working, and then you realize that after you finish.
Oh my dude, I would be so mad. I would be panicking. Oh frick, it just came to my grade. All of that work was in vain.
Think I drop out at that point.
Yo, that would have been too funny.
This sounds like my choir teacher at Castile. This closet.
So now the day comes and I have to go present it to the class. The
You have
first
to
3
present
pages.
it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
And then-
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So, you know, the first 3 pages, it sounded pretty solid. They were intrigued, they were listening. And then you get to the last 2 pages, and I try to make it as smart as possible. I wasn't reading from the paper, because the paper didn't make any sense at all. So I was like, yes, something about the violin, you should do this. And I passed. I got a 100% on it.
Nice.
No
Because
fetching way.
But because she wasn't grading on grammar or anything, she was just grading for completion. Because she's not gonna grade my 5 pages.
Well, mail, bro.
So that is my story of why you should not procrastinate, because you're gonna panic and it's gonna be like, cause there's this one
You're
guy.
like traumatized.
It's not something I want to go through again.
Oh my god.
Because
Okay,
like,
Miss Clausen. She had
Clausen?
that same rule. Clausen at Castile, the choir teacher.
oh dear goodness.
Oh my goodness. That's basically the same thing, the same rules, but for this one girl, and one girl only, the new girl, you're in 7th grade, she let her slide for missing the concert. She just said to have like a little mini concert. She just had her perform a little mini concert with like 2 other people with the other 2 harmonies.
Not very cash money.
And it was so not fair. I mean, I attended all the concerts, but the ones that didn't, but my friends that didn't attend the concerts, literally failed the class. So it's choir, you can't fail unless you don't attend, and my friends are stupid.
That is, I think, favoritism, maybe?
Probably. She Miss Clausen thought I swore in class, which which I didn't. She
Should have been
was,
like, where's your proof, huh, woman? Where's your proof?
and then I got in trouble. I got in so much trouble that I was sent to the counselor.
Not worth it.
Not very
Because I
cash
said-
money.
Because I said I apparently said God's name in vain, which I didn't.
Oh no, she's just offended by that through religion.
I know, and I'm like, I'm very sorry, but like, you're gonna send me to the office.
Because of your religious bias? That's kind of smelly, though.
That's abuse of power from your own beliefs.
I'm like, I'm extremely sorry, but please, this is unnecessary. And I remember, I told the counselor what she made me do wall sits as a punishment, and then got sent to the counselor.
Was the counselor on your side though?
Oh wait, not the counselor. She sent me to the dean.
Oh, was the dean on your side?
He was on my side. She
Was
got
on
in
your
trouble. She got in trouble, and then she pulled me aside in class. She's like, "I'm so sorry. We shouldn't. Okay, let's not have conflict again." And then she hugged me.
You know what? I think what's best is that she realized what she did wrong and moved on. Problem solved.
Yeah, but like after that, I was so uncomfortable with her. But it's okay.
Yeah, just a Castile moment, nothing crazy.
Hey yo, does this man want to throw hands or something?
Bro, you know Castile sucks. Come on now.
I'm gonna move to Basha just so I can.
Yeah.
just so I can throw hands at you.
Transfer to
please
Basha.
don't.
Transfer to Basha. You should. If
There's
you
a reason why I left there.
see, we got some primary resources here.
And also a
Dude,
bunch of
all I'm
people
hearing is you
from
suffering
Castile
from your
Go
teachers.
to Basha now.
Are you sure I want to go
Oh
suffer?
no,
with
there's
your
more than
teachers?
just suffering from teachers with Chloe. At Castile, right?
What? Say it again? Wait,
There's
what?
more than just suffering from teachers.
It was a lot more than teachers.
I don't know. All I hear from Marco is complaining about the teachers.
Well, from the people that came from Riggs, or then again, they're not the smartest few people.
And then you're talking about your garbage friends.
Well, Corbin,
Huh?
Corbin,
Or
for
not
example.
garbage friends. But what's it called? The weird people over there. That's what I mean.
Jake, why don't you go to Basha?
One reason is because it's too far, or not too far.
It's not too far.
It's not too far, but I don't have a bus route there.
Oh, so you
Do you need to take the bus? Homie,
I
when
can't
you're
take
in
the
third
bus.
year,
There's no
when you're in
reason
third
not
year,
to.
or fourth year,
Huh?
when you're in fourth year.
Marco, your mic is so close. I'm sorry.
Sorry, my fault. I don't know what to do. Hold on. This is my best solution. Here. Is this better? I think.
Yeah.
Will do.
So it's too far. You're not in boundaries.
No, my brother used to go to Basha. He drove.
Okay.
My dad drove him, and then he had to be picked up by the nearest bus stop.
Hmm.
I have no reason going to Basha, but I don't think I have the will to say goodbye.
When I left Castile, I literally said screw all of you and left.
Lamau.
Dang, you
I did
broke
not
ties with
care.
everyone?
Huh?
You broke ties with everyone?
Yeah, I have everyone from Castile blocked actually.
Ooh, did you hate everyone?
They
That
hated
much?
me. They hated me, so
Oh.
I hated them.
Alright, hold on, give me the names. I think I'm gonna have to send some hitmen. I mean, some friends. and talk to them.
Just do the entire freshman.
Dude, your generation at Castile is garbage.
That was
Straight
my
garbage.
generation,
I know,
Jake.
it's
Definition of
so
doo-doo.
That was my generation, Jake.
I hate it here. Yes, it's your generation, Marco. They bullied me the whole
Our
year.
Nah,
just a quick, just flick session. I was at Pain entire middle school. Let's vibe.
Shut up.
Big DT,
Shut up.
Big DT.
Shut up. Be
Marco,
quiet.
have you broke the streak?
Broke the streak? No.
Alright.
It hasn't even crossed my mind. It's like, dang dog.
I really didn't care about anyone at that school after, like, I legit didn't care. After everything, I wanted to leave. I wanted to
I
leave by
see.
second quarter.
I don't really have a reason to leave, to be honest. I have good friends there.
Yeah, that's
My
good.
connections are solid. I really don't have a reason to leave.
Yeah, that's good.
Like,
Everyone is
X-Snap.
different. I
And
had
I
to
leave with
leave.
Marco and what's her and Chloe.
Hey, you at least got a good group, though. Like, the people that went from Riggs to, like, in my generation, turned into, like, Dawson Chads.
Yeah, all of them. Okay.
They're all the
none of them
popular
were
kids.
from Riggs.
They're
We're
kind of...
from Riggs. I hate you.
It's
I
not
know,
my
I have a
fault.
good connection.
I hung out with the good people, such as, well, except for... the Roman Catholic Church, If you get what I'm talking about, Jake. Nothing against the actual religion, but like Roman. That guy.
Sorry.
Oh, dude, I hate that kid. Like,
He only wears Vans and he thinks he's cool.
Like, I didn't get we invited him. I was like, Marco, really invited this lad?
Can I?
He was a part of my Fortnite group.
Get out. Okay, but can I know?
What'd you say?
Can I know who?
Roman? For what do you mean? Know who among my group of friends?
Yeah.
Well, we had Corbin. Corbin was chill. We had Matt. Matt changed. He's among the few cool
Matt.
kids. But his dad
Okay.
kicked the bucket.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, you told me.
Dude, no. He would hit on the women, and the women would just be like, yeah, hey, yeah, I guess it's
Oh my. Okay.
didn't even like him. Like, adorable.
Oh.
Don't mind me. I'm just trying to sort out my waifus and their photos, because that's
Understandable.
I have nothing better to do right now. Well,
Very
actually, I
good.
do, because I'm talking with all y'all lads.
Yay. I have to go to Flagstaff in like 7 hours.
Are you just gonna stay up until then and sleep on the way there? Is that how it's gonna go?
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Where'd this guy go? I would like to engage in PvP. Oh, he's right there.
Should I check you guys up?
What?
Persona. Remember those words.
Okay.
He had 6 ender pearls. My lord, he was stacked. Thank goodness. Thank goodness those are mine. Get good.
It made me leave the call. That is so bad. That's so racist.
What happened? What happened to Jake? Where'd he go?
I don't know. The last thing I remember him saying is persona and then left. Not left, but like he muted.
Korewa. What is that dude doing up there?
Sorry, Chandler coming up behind me, slurping ramen and then leaving. Why?
I don't know. Honestly, that ceases to...
Chandler? Hi, Jake. How creepy is he? Very creepy. Marco, would you like to explain to Jake?
Very, very, very creepy. Where should I start?
Start from 8th grade.
8th grade, 8th grade.
Mm-hmm. From what you know.
From what I know,
Mm-hmm.
this is Paloma era, right? Is this, or is that 7th grade?
Yeah, it's Paloma era. I mean, like, the Paloma era happened for years, but, like, still, like, it's...
They like,
it was mainly-
quote unquote dated in 8th grade, right?
Yeah, quote-unquote dated, yeah.
Okay, from that point, Paloma, this girl, Chandler, wait, address him right, Mr. Starlight. He had like a crush on Paloma for like 4 years, right? Right?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Yes. So Paloma. Now I feel like she wronged in this situation to date him out of pity, because that's totally playing with his feelings. Don't play with a person's feelings. It's kind of rude, kind of dumb.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that
But
happened.
the way he treated her as well was not okay at all.
He treats women like objects.
Yes.
So like basically, in that sense, he quote, like, in his mindset, he was dating Paloma, and he really thought he was in there. He thought he was in it for real. So he wanted to send some unsolicited photos, and yeah, right? Am I getting this right? So yeah, I'm pretty sure.
The way he would talk to her, like,
he's a very lecherous dude, and
he's like, I want to have sexual intercourse with you. I can't.
and then he came across Chloe, you, and then what was the first thing he said? Something about Korean people.
Okay, the first thing he said, the first day of school, he was like, replacement for Paloma, a very sexy Korean, which, first off, I'm not even Korean.
It's 'cause you're mestiza. You know, I also kind of mistook you for, like, I was debating between Korean and Filipino.
I mean,
because
very understandable.
Because like, I looked at your nose like, oh yeah, that might be that's a Filipino nose if I've ever seen one. But like, he was very pale white. I was like, huh? so like, I was just like, how do I even talk to her? Like, it's just like, I don't want to, like, assume her nationality. It's like, I'm not Korean. I didn't even know how you talk to people either. So I was like, cause the only girls I've encountered were like dots. So I was like, yeah, I don't know.
What did you think of me the first time you saw me?
I was like, okay, she's just another person. I don't know. Like, I didn't think anything significant.
Not any. Yeah, but like when you first talked to me, let's say that.
Oh, I was like, she's pretty nice. I didn't like. I was like, okay. I was like she's not like the typical whitewashed. Oh, I got Dutch bros. I got 20 boyfriends. Coochie stank. I don't know.
Okay. Continuing from Starlight.
Anyway, from that point where, encountered Chloe, something sexy Korean,
Okay.
and
You call me a replacement and second option.
and an option, which
I am not breathing on this earth. I am not breathing on this earth.
in what mindset does that sound right to you? I don't even have to explain it, because that's just wrong. And then yeah, what else is there? In that mindset, he's completely clueless. So he likes to think that even though he says all that stuff, he has a chance. He has a chance to even make it. Like,
yeah.
And what I like to see it as, he has that anime protagonist type mindset, where he can just get any girl he wants. Like, just like if he just tries to, like, flatter her, say some pickup lines that's like,
Starlight.
Yeah, exactly. That's Exhibit A, Starlight, for example. I can't quote it directly, but it's like something star
It's like-
from afar. It's like a thought. Up close, it's like truly beauty or something like that. But yeah, that's that corny anime stuff.
Yeah, and then
It only makes sense in anime, not in real life. Like there'd be so many situations where it's like an anime scene. Like he'd go up to Chloe, like get all flustered, look at her,
rub his head, rub the back of his neck, look away.
look away. He probably thinking he blushing and pointing his finger. Nah, he doesn't point his fingers together, but like he'd look away, like act all cool, like nani desu, big titi.
Like I don't know if you noticed, but I have a crush on you.
I don't know if you noticed, but I fallen in love. That's the sort of vibe.
Remember when he was he's like, you look so cute in your purple dress. I'm like, oh my god.
Bro, it's like, dude. I'm like, no. I remember this. Like, it's like third day of school. He's like complimenting. He's like saying, "Oh, you're pretty." I was sitting there cringing. I was like, okay. Like, I didn't know anything. Okay, I didn't know about this whole perv man.
Said, oh, thank you.
I was like, all right. I need to educate this guy. I was like. Like that was prior to me knowing everything. I was like, cause he was like, he obviously doesn't know the deal. He's just saying that's big titi, you know. So he's like, yeah, and in that case, he's been how many instances he's only asked you out like twice, right? Once like eighth.
Forward twice, but like I don't, but like. Okay, you know how like the week when I broke up with someone, the second he found out, he decided like, oh, let's flirt with her, but let's touch her more, let's get closer to her. The second I break up with someone, which I think is
yeah, exactly. He started taking advantage of the situation, given that, oh yeah, bro, she's single now. I'm gonna I'm gonna show I care for her, and she's gonna start liking me because like, oh yeah, he looks like he cares for me, like, what, you know?
Yeah, like at first I'm like, oh, that's sweet, he cares, and then it got a little excessive.
He started hugging her aggressively, like, and then this is more anime stuff that he does. He'd hug her, he'd hug her. And then just run, dash, like acting like he's all flustered, like
he'd come up behind me and then like hug me as hard as he could and then just leave.
It's like it's one of those Ruka moments. That's an anime reference, but
No, okay, yeah, and has he ever hugged anyone? I'm so sorry.
I have no idea.
I have no idea. If I'm the first girl, I'm actually gonna jump. I'm gonna jump off a bridge. Please. If I'm the I can't.
That'd be a biggest Lamau moment. That's nothing even to like. It wasn't even like a consensual, like, affectionate.
Yeah. And he still tries to talk to me. Still, it's to the point that he's extremely jealous of you now.
Yeah, from that point, he's been rejected like twice. The second time was like pretty harsh too. I'm not gonna even cap, but it's pretty hard, like that.
Okay,
but he's unfazed, which is kind of like he's unfazed.
Do you remember what I said?
Not specifically, but I kind of do.
Okay, what?
It was like something like, sorry, no, you like you make me very uncomfortable or something like that. I can't
Well,
really
yeah.
remember, but
Like, okay, the first time I'm like, I just got out of a relationship. I can't date at the moment, and I'm not really allowed to date. And then and then he's like, I expected this. And then the second time, I literally,
whoa, he expected it.
yeah.
Excuse me, and then he still still. Yeah, see, that's where where's the mindset in that? There's nothing like he's got like
Hmm.
can't do nothing there. It's just like, come on.
And then the second time, I yelled because first off, he tried he tried to pull me away from you guys, and I did not feel comfortable being alone.
Right.
And everything he does made me so uncomfortable, and you understand why. You understand why.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So of course, for me to get him to leave me alone, I called him. I called him out on everything in front of everyone because I did not. I literally didn't even care. Because at that point, he was not respecting me at all.
Yeah. Now he's like super jealous. Now this is where I get screwed over.
I'm sorry.
I already mentioned this, but every time he comes up, I was doing his shenanigans. Like he's gotten like really desperate now. Like he's reached out to the AMS kids, advanced middle schoolers. If you didn't get that, advanced middle schoolers.
They're
And
all like 12 to 14.
exactly, and he's like 15 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
He's like 14.
Yeah,
I don't know,
14, 15, about to turn 15. I'm assuming.
something like
But
that.
like, yeah.
But he's pretty like he's trying to go for regardless, like even if the age goes children in a sense that haven't developed the maturity.
Yeah. He got rejected by an AMS kid, which is.
No, but like still like okay,
Okay, go on.
yeah, that's like now he even gets like he tries to find some way to like
Talk to me or just.
yeah, and then just see he's always negative, like like I always get negative vibes from him ever since. Well, maybe because he like hates me now or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Negative vibe from him specifically, or what?
Like I don't know. I just like I feel like he's like whenever he sees me, he's like disgusted or something like that. Like I never did anything.
You didn't.
I'm just too good. Not a big DT.
I did talk to you a bit in 8th grade, but we were just acquaintances.
No, not in 8th grade. Like I never
Oh.
like.
Oh, at the very beginning.
Like I'm talking like now.
Yeah. Okay. I see.
Like
I got,
he kind of looks at me like he's like pissed or something, and it's kind of like I'm not scared. I'm not worried about getting hurt. I'm worried about if he tries to engage. To which I'm probably not gonna fight him, but I just like which would be in a sense problematic because if he were to catch me in a bad mindset that day, I might actually beat him up, which I don't want because it's gonna pop up on transcript. Yeah, Marco. So you want to employ this high-tech engineering billionaire company job, but it seems you've been fighting over women in the past grades. I don't see why we need your conflict in this job. I'm gonna miss out like billions of dollars. I could have had like a nice beachside house next to Hawaii or something like that. But no, Chandler had to freaking no, and you too. You have a contribution to this, to him being angry at me.
Okay.
But anyway, he gets like super jealous, right? And like in every sense he tried to talk to Chloe in when I'm like not around. Like how many times has he attempted to talk to you when I'm not around?
I lost count.
Exactly. So, yeah, like, and if he needs, like, if it's like absolutely like he needs to say something, it's like a sentence, and then he just runs off.
Mhm.
He, whenever I'm like around, he just like says like, oh, something, some news or something like that.
Mhm.
Like, what does he say when you're like when it's just you by yourself?
He like tries to engage in conversation, but usually okay, I'm not as mean as I used to be because okay, in 8th grade I would legit go look at him and say go, and then he'd just leave. Now I just like say dry. I just respond dry, and I don't look at him. And then what does he say usually? I don't even know because I don't listen. But like,
Along the lines of what though? Like, what kind of conversations is he trying to start?
um, I'm really thinking, and I don't know. I'm so.
Bruh moment. Anyway, like, what would you
Random.
say in return though?
Oh.
Within the time frame of now.
Literally, all my responses is oh, or I'm fine. That's all my responses. And I'm like, oh, I know.
And where's Marco?
Yes.
And that is like, and then like, there was one time it was like unintentional, right? There's like,
Yeah, the first like I guess like 2 times was unintentional. And also, yeah.
it was like when he asked like, what did you guys do over break? He was like, you were just saying
That was intentional. That was.
That was intentional. You know what? No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. That wasn't. Like it was. Like it was.
Well, it's the truth though, so I can't blame you for that.
It was the truth. It was the truth. But like, I made it to like, I got closer to you when I said that too, because I legit. Yeah.
And just for gauge of how like creepy this dude is that even her parents say not for her not to be alone with this guy, right?
Yes. They legit told me never be alone at campus.
Yeah. Especially around Chandler. Mr. Starlight.
Really?
Yes, so yeah. Now where I get screwed over.
I'm always with you, so like again, I'm never alone.
Exactly.
Mhm.
She basically like everything wreaks havoc upon her if I'm not around. She almost died today.
Twice, yeah.
She would have gotten hit by a football light tap, but would have died of shock.
Probably.
She
yeah.
turned in her assignment 3 minutes before, almost had cardiac arrest.
But hey, my quizzes and tests this week, 95% and above, and I actually was willing to do my work. I did my work willingly.
Which is crazy. Maybe it's because I didn't tell you you're doing your work.
I still somehow not do it.
Get a belt, a whip.
Like, okay. Let's.
A whip.
No, it's gonna hurt.
I'm just kidding.
What?
What? That's just nothing. Anyway, how I got screwed over. Basically, yeah, she mentioned my name every time. I don't know how many times it was intentional, but I'm pretty sure it's more than 50%.
Yeah.
So, in that sense, he would always he would always like run off, right? He'd just go off and leave, right? And then later on, he decided, or no, he this is before that. This is like the peak of it. Get this right. Hold on. Starlight was
You're so bad at this.
Starlight was waiting at a tree next to where all of us yeah. He was probably wondering. He was probably hoping it was like a Sakura tree or something like that. And then he was waiting there, and
I just hate the fact that he knows where we wait. Because I've never seen him around that area until, yeah. Have you ever seen him around that area?
no, I haven't.
Waiting. Exactly. So like, what I was thinking, like, is he watching us?
Yeah, well, which he probably is. Like, he's probably observing me. He's probably like trying to like find me at my weakest point, and
Okay. Continue.
yeah, but he was waiting there at a tree next to where Chloe and I and the rest of us would chill after school, right? Because we usually leave late. And then he was there right after school, just waiting there before all of us even got there. And all he was there to say was like Paloma's coming to school next year or something like that. And Chloe grabs my arm, right?
Okay, I did that before we started talking. Yeah.
But like,
Okay, what I did, okay, first off, I was already holding your arm before I even saw Chandler. We were just walking because you know how I just do that randomly.
yeah.
And also like you were walking too fast, so that's how I caught up to you and kept up. And yeah.
Me walking too fast?
Okay, that day I was slow. Everything was hurting.
Oh, well, okay.
So
Granny,
that's why.
what?
Oh,
I'm kidding.
you kidding? Shut up.
You know, it's facts. What? Anyway, continue.
I was already holding your arm because I do that anyways. I do that with you anyways. And then I let go after like I catch up after I catch up, and then I see Chandler ahead, and I can tell he's waiting. And I'm like, oh no! And then I whisper to you, I'm like, Chandler's right there, so I'm gonna hold your arm again.
Yeah. And yeah, he looked pretty mad too.
Yeah.
Like his eyes got thinner. Not even capping. Like his eyes got real thin. Like he was like glaring at me, glaring at her. I don't know.
I didn't notice, but like.
Nah, when guys got like competition, they can feel the tension from like across America.
Really?
Yeah, it's just how it is. It hits different when you're jealous. I've had jealousy before. It's kind of sucky. Yeah. So then he decided to confront us one lunch, and he was like, it was very awkward too. It was just a spontaneous during lunch. We were just all vibing, doing our thing. He just walks up, he's like, claps his hands together. So, are you two dating? No, in that situation, which we aren't dating, I would have said yes, but I wasn't sure, because that would have been, I don't know what you wanted, but like.
Yeah.
I just want to like.
I laughed. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to laugh when he asked. Because I thought it was so funny that he's so obsessed with both of us.
That he'd go out of his way. And all of us at the table were cackling. He was like, I saw him in there. Emma, yes, that's her name.
Yeah.
She was laughing. I don't know. It's just kind of weird situation. It was just random. He just came up to us.
He really did it in front of everyone. Like,
Everybody.
did it
And we all
so
just looked
loud.
at him for like a few seconds. It was like, I said no just out of instinct because I didn't know if it was okay if I said yes just because why not?
Yeah, like at first, like I said why, like multiple times because I just want to, like, why are you asking? Just why are you curious? Why are you so curious that you had to run up to us, make a loud noise, get everyone's attention, just to ask to? Oh my goodness! And then you said no, and then he literally zoomed away.
He probably wrote it down. He's like, she's not single. Oh my god. Or she's not coupled or something like that. My fault.
Like monologue, just like.
He probably has a diary.
I bet he does. But he has like a death note, and he just like has
A
your
death
name down,
note?
like,
Oh, this Pinoy big deity man. Man, I'm coming after him.
And then there's one point where we were just walking back to class, and then he just clapped so loud in my ear. And then he's like, "So how's your day?" And I'm like, he's like, "How are you?" I'm like, "Oh, I've been fine." And then Emma held my hand, and I'm like, "Thank you." Because and then I heard Chandler saying to you, like, "I really thought you guys were dating." But apparently you weren't listening, so like, but that's what I heard, and that's the only thing I heard.
I was thinking of saying yes, but I hadn't asked you if I was allowed to do
After,
so. I did ask, and you said yeah, I think.
yeah.
So next time, he's gonna tell me. I don't know.
You can go ahead, I don't care.
It'd be a big meme, like it was, and that'd be pretty funny, but also pretty.
If that's like a way for him to get away from me, then go ahead.
I mean, yeah, in that sense, I'd probably do it. But in my situation, like if you were to sis faces, I mean, you probably actually fight him. Yeah, I don't want to switch places with you. You're gonna jack up my transcript.
I wouldn't hesitate. Oh yeah, and then okay, my friend Sam, and like they, him and okay, Starlight and Sam still talk, I guess. They're like acquaintances, and he always talks about me to her. Also, this girl in my science, which I barely know, but is friends with Chandler. Chandler talks about me to her. And she tells me everything, and I'm just, it's so weird, because everything he says, I legit do not care.
I have a question. Does anyone like Sam?
What do you mean by that?
Like her, like just like.
As a person, or like as a person to like.
To like
date?
get with.
Um.
I'd be surprised if not, because she's like super nice.
From what I know of people from her elementary school.
Really?
Yes.
Elementary school, like go here?
No, that Casa Grande.
Casa Grande. Isn't that like far?
Yes.
Wait, she travels all the way from Casa Grande to.
She used to live there.
Where is she?
Hmm?
Is she living in this area now?
Yes.
I see.
Okay. Anyways. Okay, so Sam and not Starlight, they talk like they could be talking about anything, and then all of a sudden he will change the topic to me, and Sam tells me everything. Like the first thing he asks is like, how do you feel about not being Chloe's closest friend anymore? She's always with Marco. Are you jealous? and then she said that she didn't care because because she said I may not be her closest friend, but I still am a close friend, which she is. It's not like I completely abandoned her. It's not like I completely ghosted her.
I mean, does it matter? I don't like to hold rank between friends, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, honestly, it's just like, okay, well, there's gonna be one, but there's like, it's only because there's only one factor to it, and
yeah.
you know,
I know
for example, Jake here.
Yeah, your number one's Jake.
My number one homie's Jake, because he's been through everything with me.
Yeah, also Jake's back.
Oh my goodness, it's been done. I have finally cleaned my gallery.
Where have you been?
I was in the bed because my parents were nearby, so I was just quiet editing my photo.
So are you
And finally,
are you supposed to be asleep at the moment?
No, Jake isn't, so he doesn't have a time thing.
when I say good beat,
Have you been listening to this?
oh my goodness,
What?
Have you listened to anything?
that took too long. Hold up, give me a sec.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, he muted again. Anyways, what were we saying? Oh yeah. He asked Sam that question, and she said that he didn't care. And then again, he mentioned you, like, oh, she's always with Marco now. Which, yeah, and what about it? What's wrong? Do you have a problem with me around here a lot? Be honest. Do you have a
Do I have a problem with you?
just me being with you all the time?
No.
Okay. Like everyone knows.
I kind of have to, because you're being stupid all the time.
Okay. Yeah.
Kind of need me to be around. You're gonna like, you're gonna like die randomly. I'm gonna be like, oh yes, god dang, man.
I legit almost died from you not being with me for a week.
Exactly. Like what? Whomstiv?
What? Say it again?
Whomstiv. Old meme. No one gets the meme because it's old.
I'm sorry, I don't get it. Anyways, oh yeah. And then Sam was saying like, why don't you try talking? Why can't you just talk to her? And then he's like, I try, but she always gives off this vibe that she wants me to go away. And I'm like, well, yeah, kindly go away, please. Do you not get the hint? And then he said that he wants to scare me, like Sam scares me randomly. And then Sam said like, oh, she would get really pissed at you, which I would.
At me?
No, not you. At Starlight, if he even tried scaring me.
Brug. Okay.
And then today I was just chilling at the table at lunch. We were like laughing. we were just laughing. And then I see at the corner of my eye Chandler walking behind me. Just came behind me, looked over my head, slurped his ramen, and then left. Didn't say anything. And then Johan was like, did you just see Starlight come by, slurp his noodles, and then leave? And we were just all extremely confused.
Ah.
Oh?
Yes.
So now if he even tries like interacting with me or talking to me, anything, I'm just gonna stare at him and not blink. And not react to anything. I won't say anything. I'm just gonna be there like a statue and make him extremely uncomfortable.
He's gonna look completely awkward.
It'll be great. Please, why does he do this to himself? He's just embarrassing himself. That sounds really mean, but still, why is he trying after like a year of this? This has been happening for years.
Dang it. Why does that happen? Yeah, he's been trying too hard and he doesn't know when to give up.
Mhm.
I don't want
I'm
to deem it a
sorry.
lost cause. I just want him to learn on his own at that point. Like he's gonna have to eventually, like, after so many attempts, he's gotta realize there's just no way a human can operate without learning from their mistakes.
I thought he would change at least a little bit after quarantine and everything. Because honestly, everyone changed after that. Like, we all had time for ourselves to, like, work on ourselves to just rethink everything. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I did at least.
Yeah.
That's what most people did. I thought he would change. Like, I was actually wondering. I'm like, is Chandler gonna... I mean, is Starlight gonna be the same? And then, yeah, he just got worse.
It's kind of dumb. I don't know how you get worse. Like, where's his mentality? That's all he's been seeking. If anything, I haven't seen him seek anything other than that.
Then what?
Than trying to find a mate. I never hear him talking about any other crazy ambitions.
I think he's like that because he wants to prove to the people that make fun of him that he can get someone.
Guys, stop what you're doing. Check the Telegram chat.
Okay. What's this?
Good thing it's on my... What is this?
I
was created when a lonely woman let a group of cats run a train over her. Wait. I let a group of cats run a train on her over 1,000 times. They all nutted on her. Need to cut that out of the stream.
Have you been keeping up with AOT, Attack on Titan, Chloe?
I'm not cut up.
Oh, okay.
She hasn't watched anime in like a hot minute.
Yeah, and I'm kind of sad that I don't have time. Okay, when I don't do work, I'm sleeping. It's really bad.
She's like 50 disorders. She has 2.
Yeah.
Not 50, I'm just kidding. But
Not two. How many do I have actually? Wait.
you only have 2, right?
4.
4.
Maybe.
Your weekend is just sleeping, that's it.
No, it's just... There's a... Like, no, she just gets tired. Easily.
Yeah. To be honest, I wouldn't blame you. School can be mentally exhausting. Just taking notes is exhausting for me.
But like, it's not just school making me tired. It's just I'm just tired. Period. It doesn't matter what I'm doing or like.
I don't know, man. I think it's like some medical term about where you're always tired.
Mhm.
Do you know it?
I don't know.
Did your
The,
doctors say you even have it? Because I don't have self-diagnosed now.
it's
Well-
not self-diagnosed. Dad.
Her dad's like a medical thing or something. Nurse practitioner.
But he like he knows like a little bit of everything. So everything I've been diagnosed with, he tells me. I don't need a doctor. I just go to my dad because he has the knowledge of a doctor, but he's a nurse practitioner.
Quite impressive, isn't it?
Seville?
What you say, Jake?
Aren't you in Seville?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I used to.
Oh.
That's,
So I thought you were in Seville. I guess not.
I lived there, I believe. I think I moved after 6th grade. No. I moved from that neighborhood. I moved out in 5th grade. I moved out of Seville in 5th grade.
So the difference between Tame and Castillo is you just
Do it again? Jake, what? You're cutting out. Marco, do you hear him?
I do not.
Jake,
hello.
hi, okay. What were you saying?
Do you know why everyone was obnoxious in 7th grade? That made you wanna move?
Well, okay, I'll admit,
Popularity got over their mindset, and therefore they thought their superiority was more important than what they could actually gain.
It can't be helped. You're 7th grade. You graduated from elementary school, and you're now growing up. So it got to their head. I've seen it. I've witnessed it so many times. I've witnessed it too many times, actually. But it's just being stupid.
And because of it, I was bullied the entire year.
It's like they can't think for themselves. Society has to do it for them. It's like if it's popular, it's my choice. It's like I just want to smack you. Like don't even talk about
It's
it.
only
You can't make
it's
it.
only 1 in the morning.
It
Oh,
is
what?
only one. Oh my god, tomorrow's Saturday. I don't have anything important to do tomorrow. I am definitely not working on school. I don't have any homework. I guess this weekend I need to relax.
You can't relax. This is so not fair.
Why? Anything on your mind to stress you about with school?
Well, yeah, I'm always stressed. I'm almost always stressed, and also like I'm going to Flagstaff with my cousin, which is a fun thing, but like not really. I'm not really just staying in bed and relaxing, which I would like to do, but I really want to go to Flagstaff with my cousin. And then on Sunday, I don't even know what I'm doing, but I know I'm gonna be just. I won't get enough rest. Like I need it. The rest I need.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from because all the people, they're like honor and AP, but they're like all internally dying because you're
Yeah.
giving so much work, you're giving so much to study, and then maybe you have your home stuff, your chores, sports, and then when you look at that, you're a mess. You're a complete mess.
Basically, what's how I am right now.
No, I think I don't know. This year, I've dropped like freshman year. I tried to remain in honors, but things just started slipping away because I was like, I don't really need to stay in honors. So like next year, I don't think I'm gonna go all honors because I'm just trying to work on the transcript. I'm not trying to stress myself because what I've learned, all I've seen is it's just extra work. That's it. It's just extra essays, extra reading, and that's like, no, why would I do that when I could be studying for better stuff?
Yeah.
And again, there's language. I don't want to learn Spanish 3, I don't think I'm gonna do good on that in that class.
And also, I kind of don't have a choice.
Oh, you don't have a choice?
Not really.
Why not?
It's because all my life I've been put on the honors path. Because I went to a charter school. I went to a private school. No, not
So
private,
you're,
charter,
so you're forced to go do honors?
basically.
You're expected. That's your expectation. If you don't fulfill it, it'll be embarrassing.
Exactly.
To be honest, I was so
Nothing wrong
stubborn.
with on level at all. Nothing wrong with that.
I know, I was so stubborn. 6th grade, it got to my head, oh, 3 classes are honors, 3 classes are on level, and little me was like, yeah dude, I'm pretty cool, I'm in the accelerated class. So obviously the 7th grade me did all honors. I suffered, I really suffered. But you know what 8th grade me did? He did the same thing, and still suffered. I had to suffer 2 years I had to suffer 2 years just to straighten up my path. So my freshman year, my transcript is looking good. Sophomore year, I'm technically having straight A's because I'm using my resource. You see.
Ah.
I hate it when people use it to say that.
You
It
said that.
absolutely takes me off.
To be honest though, it sounds better than saying, yeah, I'm cheating on the web. Like, you know how pathetic that sounds?
Yeah,
I might
using your
like-
resources sounds so
It's
much
better than lying about it or
We're
beating
not
around the
lying
about
bush.
it. Technically, a website is my resource.
Yeah, we're
Just
not
like how
lying.
Just like how a dictionary is your resource.
Michael, how do
So
you think
technically-
I still be in in AP world? I'm kidding. I'm
Oh,
kidding.
I'm not taking
I bet I could
Dude,
do
I'm-
AP World. Not even gonna cap.
Dude, my friends.
But do
my
I need to take
freshmen-
AP World History for my pursued interest in jobs? No.
I know the AP, the smart kids, I guess, like the ones that you can honestly acknowledge, the ones that I really looked up because they really were smart, they really put in the work, something that I wasn't dedicated to. Like I remember a time I studied for this big test. I don't remember because the last time I had an exam was the freshman first semester, and then no exams. So like I only have 2 exams left of the part of it. But where I'm getting at is I never really studied as hard as they did. And they were suffering, dude, in AP World History as freshmen. So I don't think AP is really worth it. Like, I'm not trying to kill
Oh,
you.
he just has a bunch of pearls.
I think I would collapse. I really would collapse. I'd have a breakdown.
Oh yeah, but I've had multiple. Marco has witnessed almost all of them.
Have you ever asked at not taking honors?
Say it again.
Or have you ever have you ever asked of taking on level?
No, I can't get. No, I've never asked, and I don't really want to. But because like for me, since I've done on I've been advanced my whole life. I don't want to go down or like stay in the same level in for 2 years. Again, there's nothing wrong with on level. It's just that after my whole life being in advance, I don't think I would want to be on level.
I mean,
I guess.
yeah,
I
you
don't-
can be honors, but an AP. But like when I think of it, like if you're struggling, and it'll prove no efficacy, because in the end you gain nothing, but you only they always tell you like it's only to benefit
Your
you.
suffering will be for naught.
The only class I'm really struggling in is my only AP class.
That one class that you just dread. I feel you. I have
Yeah.
it right now. Chemistry. I dread it so much.
I like
Chemistry?
chemistry. I like science. I like science and math. That's right.
love
I like science and
I
math.
love the biology.
I hate biology. It's so well. I don't hate biology. I only hate the teacher. I hate it because of my teacher and how he teaches it.
Your teacher never wears his mask. I
Yeah.
swear.
He's kind of dumb.
You should start coughing on. I'm kidding. Don't do that.
Well, I'm pretty sure masks are supposed to protect the other people around you. They just
The guy probably got vaccinated.
That guy's cheating. That guy's so
It
cheating.
protects you and protects others, and it protects you and protects others around you.
Dude, I think my stubbornness had to be put down the means of failure. You know, I got like F on the pre-algebra final in 7th grade. Oh
Pre-algebra,
my god.
bro.
Free algebra?
Bro.
That's like, it was 7th grade. I wasn't thinking. I was having the mindset of elementary school, super easy. I got straight A's. What's the worst that could happen? No, you can't have that mindset in 7th grade, dude. My English teacher drowned me in assignments. I procrastinated the night before an assignment,
Who were your
and
teachers in 7th grade?
I had Cordova.
Cordova. I remember her.
Oh
I remember
man, dude,
I had
I
her.
had, I had the assignment. Remember the assignment, fourth quarter, where you had to present it to the class and pick a book?
We didn't present, but like, yeah. The ORP.
Dude,
Wait, what's it called again? What's it called again? ORP?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I procrastinated so hard. Oh my, I embarrassed myself in front of the class.
Oh.
One, I didn't turn in my book. You know where she'll accept your book or not? I
Mhm.
didn't turn that in. Two, I
Mhm.
did not. I procrastinated so hard. I didn't even read a book. I was panicking. It was the night before, and I have nothing to present. Not one thing did I turn in,
Hey.
and um, I did wonder, and
That's
I
kind
think
of small TT
I
of you.
failed that. So where
That's
I'm getting at is I had so many missing assignments in 7th grade. 7th grade was so rough for me, and so was my summer because of the punishment.
what was
I
your
learned my
punishment?
lesson. I had to go, like every single day. I'd have to go to all these websites. So Khan Academy practice, Marine Theory practice, to
Oh
practice my
dear.
English, to practice my math. I had to practice. Oh my god, I hated it so much, dude. I couldn't enjoy my summer. But I
That's
think I
hard.
learned. I think I learned really well
That's
because
good. That's good.
now because now 8th grade was mediocre. Like I was managing, but
Mhm.
it was I didn't have any missing assignments, but my
Okay.
grades could have been better. Let's
They
see,
weren't
what
to
was
your
the classes I was
standards.
struggling in? I had like I think a really B minus. I did not pay attention in class. I was on top
A
of my work, but now
fetching
this
B
time I'm not
minus. I
paying
can't
attention
believe
in
you.
class.
Did you not?
I had Miss Flight and investigative science, like B minus.
Investigative science.
I wasn't paying attention in class. And then freshman year, oh my goodness, it's so much better. I'm so glad if I was failing so much, I would be thankful.
My
But
grades
yes,
are decent right now. They just
but
aren't
is
to
your
my
mental
standards.
state decent?
No.
You should give yourself a break. I don't.
Perhaps.
It's not fair though. You have to work 5 days, and then sometimes you
That
have to work
really
extra.
almost made me cry after you said you need to give yourself a break. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
You work 5 days and you rest 2 days. But the thing is, you
I
can't
don't
even
even
rest
rest those 2 days.
2 days because you have to study or catch up on work. So pretty much you're working 7 days a week with no pay, and all you're getting paid is stress.
Yeah, and also like it's since I do my work away, it's because once I get home I pass out because I'm so tired throughout the day because I have really bad fatigue. And my fatigue gets worse and worse.
Does your dad recommend anything to stop the fatigue, or does he just say go sleep?
Mm, go sleep basically. But like I sleep too much and then I basically
Usually,
sleep throughout the
sorry, you.
I sleep I fall asleep in class, but I fall asleep in class. I sleep I guess like I have an okay schedule. I get like 6 to 7 hours of sleep every night, which is alright, I guess.
It's by what Jake calls
Marco
managing.
knows the thing. You see, in 8th grade, because I took a 0 hour in my freshman year, so I had to
Mhm.
wake up at 5 a.m.
Yeah,
And
I'm doing that right now.
that means that sleeping at 12 a.m. ain't gonna cut it. So usually I'd be getting like 6 to 5 hours of sleep. If I'm lucky, 7 or 8. And
Yeah.
I wake up and I'm like, I think I had like a daily basis of 6 hours of sleep. And I told myself, I'll manage. I somehow managed.
Hey.
I don't know how I managed, dude. I was so.
I ain't ever taken a 0 hour. I ain't screwing myself up with that bull crap.
I
Especially,
honestly don't know how I'm doing this.
But
why
to
do
be
y'all
honest
take
with
a
you,
0
for
hour and for what?
the 0 hour helped me finish my elective classes, my elective credits. So I don't have to do any more language credit, no more fine arts credit, no more physical thingy-mabob credit. All I have
Either
to do is
way,
my core class.
I'm taking full days for all of my for all my 4 years. I'm not gonna leave early. I'm not gonna have just like a half day. Yeah, I'm still gonna take all 6, 7 classes, all 4 years.
What college are you aiming for?
She's just gonna go for ASU, but she tries to be a
Not
surgeon.
not ASU, U of A, but like just
That's all the way in Tucson.
I know, and
So what I've heard from a college student is that it doesn't really matter if you do AP or honors.
You
They
really
just
about to
said,
drive to Tucson
mm,
every day
You're
for
like,
school? And you're gonna actually pay. I don't feel like it's worth paying for dormitory. Dormitory is expensive.
yeah.
It's pretty dang expensive considering.
the thing is, it's because I have high expectations of myself because of my older brother. Cause like he has had all straight A's his entire life. He did all honors AP. He did all AP classes by senior year, and he was the runner up for valedictorian at Basha. But one person, because my brother's GPA in high school was a 3.8, but one person with a 3.9 got a scholarship to Harvard, I believe. My brother was close, but like still. And then
We got you're in.
oh my god, man. And then
Okay.
and then recently he got into medical school, and even like he works really hard, and also like he 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 works at a hospital, and he also works at his university as a teacher. And even though like his work life, he has great balance as well with work life, social life, family life, everything. And
So
I
you're
want
trying to live up to him.
to.
So you're trying to live
Well,
up to his success.
Given like
Yeah.
how well he does, there's a difference between pure talent and prodigy, and then putting in the effort to strive for what you're working for. To me, he looks like he's he's talented, which I have nothing
You are
against.
you, and only you can do things you can do. You know.
No, you need to know your limits. You're gonna overdo what you're already, what you already have, and it's gonna affect you in the long run, to which is gonna be more hurtful to you because you strive for something and it came out not as you expected, to which it'll become all your efforts will be fruitless. So like, I mean, it's not like, I mean, you can do, if you're able to handle all of it, then do it. I wouldn't, I'm not gonna stop you from it, but if you
think
offer
it's
you
good that you have a goal.
it's good to have an organized goal to go for.
But I think it's best not to enslave yourself by something that you're actually hurting yourself at this point.
Because it'll only hurt you if you overdo it, and it's just gonna deteriorate your mental health even more if you're not unable to achieve what you're given as your expectation. Because I mean, like, how, like, who can regulate on the commoner's basis of an Asian person, just who on the general public, who can get all A's throughout their entire year, throughout their entire life.
Mhm.
and then on top of that, like have it on AP level, all AP classes, all this, and then once you get like into jobs, have a work balance, and a good work balance, you know. Like who can just no one can just have that. That's like a dream for people.
Uh-huh.
So
Where we're trying to go is that it's good that you have a goal, but I think you shouldn't hurt yourself trying to achieve something that others can do, because you are only you, so you should go for what you can do. But
Don't
you should
co-
know your limits.
don't compare yourself to other people. Compare yourself to yourself. That's where you can achieve more to what you're trying to go for.
Yes, ma'am.
Not me crying.
You're doing great. All right? Don't. I don't want you to hurt yourself because it's good. It's good that you're striving for something huge. It's good that you're able to even, in a sense, get good grades in these classes. In the basis that of other people, right? Because they're weighted grades, of course, and you know, I can see your effort. It pays off. It pays off a lot of the time. So, like, it's good that it pays off, but it shouldn't have to cost your mental health.
Not you to make me cry.
I think it's
Nothing
good
is
that you have
more
friends who
nothing
can
is more
come-
priceless than your mental stability.
Why do you guys do this?
Is it like making you sad or what? I'm sorry.
Cause you said I'm doing great.
No, but you are, and I see the effort. It's there. But I don't want you to overdo it. It's gonna hurt you, and I don't like seeing you hurt.
This is embarrassing.
It's not.
These
No,
are
no,
the lines
don't.
that I've never heard Marco say before. So let me enjoy this moment. Please proceed. Come on, Marco. Come on, proceed. I'm
No, no, no.
I really am listening.
Like, I'm serious here. As embarrassing as it seems, it's cliche for everybody to say that.
Really, I find it intriguing to say one bit embarrassing.
But like I'm around you every day, and I kind of like manage to see how you're doing with your work, right? And you always try to at least get it done, like by the time you wake up. I know I do catch you lacking sometimes, especially tonight. But like,
My bad.
but you still turn it in, and you still try hard enough to get it done. All right?
Jake, please stop it.
You actually sound like you're crying. Oh my god. You're,
This is embarrassing.
you have to realize your capabilities. I know you have great capabilities. I don't want you to waste them on overdoing your stress. Jake not screen recording right now. No, I'm just kidding.
Hmm?
Why? You too. Marco, you especially. It's 1:34 in the morning.
Well, I am your kuya though.
I miss Clark, don't mind me.
So don't put yourself down just because you're unable to reach the expectations you want, or the expectations that you're expected to reach because of someone else reaching it. Okay?
It's not just my brother, it's my whole entire family.
Yes, but that shouldn't hold you down to what you're like pursuing, because in the end, like you're able to, I mean, not really, but I mean, you're able to get through most of it. You're here now talking to me. So I mean, yeah. You've made it this far.
I like how I say these to other people, but hearing it from someone else. I don't get this often.
Well, I'm giving it to you because you deserve it.
Thank you. What is this? Oh my goodness, okay. I was doing so good on not crying until you said, "You're doing great."
Well, it's cause it's a good feeling though.
Mhm.
And I want you. I don't want you to feel bad because you're unable to reach what you're pushing for. Because I mean, even though it's not at the. I mean, I myself being a student, and you know, I can't even do what your brother does. Like I don't procrastinate. I don't do anything. I only procrastinate like. It's been since like it's only been in 8th grade that I like procrastinated. Then I realized it's like I'm in high school. Like yeah, this is serious. This is the serious deal. And then yeah, so like I took my time, managed my time and stuff, right? But still like it's hard. It's hard even without AP classes. It's still a struggle. Like, and the fact that you're in an AP class, still getting a B. Like I mean like that's. There's nothing wrong with that. You could still improve. It's still. That just means there's still room to improve. But the fact that you're still able to get a B says something. And I'm not wrong. I didn't take any AP classes. Like I don't want to take AP history because it's like I don't. My career choice or my career field more like doesn't pursue that. Like type of mindset or anything like that. It's nothing to do with history or having to manage your knowledge or anything like that. So I mainly focus on things that were scientific because that's what I'm pursuing. So yeah, I mean, I have like good grades, right? So. I mean, I myself. Oh shoot, I'm gonna die. Okay, anyway. You yourself doing pretty good in AP classes is it's not bad at all. You shouldn't have to put yourself down, and you should give yourself a pat on the back every now and then.
I'm okay.
Oh, your mom came in?
No, I said I'm okay.
You're fine. You're fine. It's okay.
Stop.
So give yourself a little bit of praise, all right? Might even make you feel like less tired. Cause a better mindset puts positivity in your mind.
My goodness, Marco.
Guess, yeah. Your situation's okay. But me saying that does not mean that you shouldn't be trying harder for what you're going for. Of course, don't give up, because I said a few things, but I'm just saying, your efforts are not wasted. They don't go nowhere.
This was a very nice moment.
It's funny because no one ever hardly hears me say that, but there's there's a lot of people that I'd like to share that kind of knowledge to, but it's hard to talk to them sometimes. But time is always the best healer. I'm only the one to boost it. 8-kill game?
I keep on repeating you saying you're doing great in my head. I keep
But it's facts. I mean, you can't really say otherwise. Like you're doing an AP class. I'm not. Still getting a B. You are doing great. You deserve me saying that.
Come on, I just stopped crying. I'm starting to get
I mean, you gotta jump in the same boat as me. You gotta acknowledge your own efforts. Otherwise, you're gonna leave yourself in a bad situation.
I swear to God, if one of my parents walk in.
Even if your relatives say otherwise, by my own standards and how well I'm doing, you're doing great. I'm like Asian parents, like they can put a lot of stress on their children. I know an Asian YouTuber that like has very traditional. He's a Minecraft Asian YouTuber, and his parents. He's always talking about how his parents don't want him to do anything, right? And like his parents want him to quit YouTube because they feel like it's getting in the way of his studies, and to which it really isn't, right? And his parents are like aren't like allowing him to do gaming. They're not allowing, like he wanted to buy his PC, and he has the funds to do so because he's making money off YouTube, making large amounts of money off YouTube. So I mean, in that sense, that pretty much gauges like how hard the expectations are, how much they can weigh on your mental health. So I don't want you to I don't want it to break you down so hard, because those expectations, they can put a lot of stress on you, because you work so hard, and then you're told that it's not enough. You mean you're working, like it shoots down all your effort, and it doesn't feel good, right? But it's when you yourself are able to acknowledge all the effort you're putting in. So it's a good job. Like, you're making through most of it. Alright? Know that. Put it in your mind.
I did not plan to cry today. Been planning this. This is your fault. I blame you.
So, how you doing, Jake? You still there?
Hi, Jake.
What's my homie, my big boy?
Hello.
Hi.
Were you here the whole time?
Yeah. Internally dying.
Internally dying.
Hi.
150.
Cringing.
Huh?
You were cringing. You never hear me say this.
No, I wasn't cringing. I can assure that. I believe.
No, I understand.
How do you feel about this,
check,
Jake?
check Discord, we're good. Just check Discord.
I'm not, I swear. What is it? I swear. I swear, what is this? Oh shoot. Yeah, okay. No worries, no worries. You're okay.
You shut up, Wiggy. I don't want to hear that line. Oh my god.
There ain't nothing wrong with wig man.
Shut up, dude. You're not making this any better.
Jake, you good?
Let's just pull up Marco.
This man's on this thing all the time. Here.
Right, good night, Chloe.
Good.
Hi. My goodness, why'd you do that?
Oh. I have no comments. Was not cringing. I was just internally dying as the third
I
wheel.
was not expecting that.
Hey, there's nothing wrong though. With a few
There
words
is
of
a lot of things wrong
encouragement.
with the third wheel. No. The words of encouragement are completely fine. I'm happy that you're helping her. But just me being there as the third wheel is internally killing me. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Just listen and hear her sob? It's like, oh, no. It's like boyfriend
Are you
and
still
girlfriend
streaming?
talking about stuff. Boyfriend
Yeah.
comforts girlfriend, and I'm the friend that tagged along in the date, and I'm just standing there. While she's sobbing and you're patting her
crying?
back and you're standing. Like, what am I supposed to do, nigga?
Are you crying? Oh my god.
Just listen,
Are
eh?
you crying?
No.
No.
This man knows what he put me through.
I know exactly what I put you through. Why is my camera not working? Are you gonna be stupid, dumb, or stupid?
I'm dumb. I'm dumb.
Now we're back
Good day,
back to
Marco.
the I can't do this again.
No. Are you really crying?
You kidding?
Why are you crying?
Alright. Alright, Jake.
Sorry.
Wait, are you Jake or
Jake's
Black?
Oh man.
He's not here.
Alright.
Why are you crying?
Good beat.
Could be. Yeah. I mean, like, you know what I do? I worked I worked so hard, right? My parents don't put me through that kind of expectation, but I overbear myself. I've done I worked, and that's what triggered a large anger surge, right? And being an only child, having no one really to encourage me or look up to, other than my Kuya Charles, but I don't get to see him much since he's a child of a minister in our church, and ministers are assigned to many different areas in the world. If the minister is called to some place, if you're called to preach in Africa, you have to go, regardless.
Right.
So yeah, I don't get to see him much, but I work so hard. I worked like my mistake for working. Like I learned my lesson to that. I gained the knowledge, and that I wanted to share onto you, right? And I myself don't get much of what I gave to you right now. So I mean my mental stability is pretty much is pretty good, but it's good to hear words of encouragement regardless. And I just wanted to give that to you because I know you've gone through the worst of it. Okay? Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, it feels good to give it to pass. Oh crap! It feels good to pass on knowledge that I've gained on myself. Because I learned on my own. I learn everything. I learn how to cope with things on my own. I don't. It's hard. I don't rely on anything other than God Himself. To which, yes, religion, but yeah, I'm on my own here, gaining knowledge just from experience, and it could have gone so wrong in so many situations, but you know, thanks to the group I hang around, thanks to God, thanks to everything. I mean, you know, it's good. It's effective when you're able to pass it on to others. And that's the only note I want to leave off on.
I had something to say and I forgot it. I just started crying. Just... No, I'm gonna cry. It was really nice hearing those words. Extremely nice. And thank you for that. I needed that.
Hard work pays off.
Mhm.
Just continue what you're doing.
Mhm.
Stabilize it. Find a place where you can settle. And you're going to be just fine. Don't let the pressure overtake what you have, because it can take everything from you. It could leave you in a bad situation. You're gonna feel that you're gonna feel like you're actually gonna wanna kill yourself. you're gonna be brought to a point where you can't actually meet those expectations, and you're gonna feel like you're a failure. To which I've met that low before. Seriously considered it. Right? I never talk about it to anybody, because I'm typically trying to be the positive person, right? I don't want to give a negative vibe. I knowing that I'm an only child, I don't get to talk to anybody while I'm at home. I'm always trying to talk to somebody. That's why I stream, you know? Like, if someone comes across my YouTube channel, I have someone to talk to, at least, you know? And, yeah, from that point, like, that's where I can enjoy, right? So, that's the only thing that I've got. I don't want you to, since I'm around you all the time, I don't want to have to witness you going through this situation just because you're pressured down by the expectations that you're given, and you feel obligated to fulfill them just because another person can. And like I said earlier, you don't want to compare yourself to another person, because then you're gonna feel like you're not as good as you feel you're supposed to, because you can only be as good as you are. You have to realize your limits to the point that I can do this, I cannot. There's just no excuses for the other. There's no excuses that I can do this. There's no way around it, right? But then from that point, you have to look at, like, okay, I'm doing pretty good. I'm actually doing really good, considering, like, you look around, right? Not like, again, like, don't, like, not comparing yourself to others, but like, when it comes down to it, you're doing much better than, what others can actually do. Like, you're an AP student, honors student, all possible honors classes. You're in all honors, right? And one AP, right? So there's not many people who can actually do that, and be able to maintain relatively good grades. It's not easy, right? And what's good is that you're able to maintain it for the most part. It's good that you're able to do that, right? I want you to know that you can do it, all right? Don't put yourself down just because other people expect you to do more than what you can put yourself through, because it'll only hurt you if you try. If you try to break your limits, you'll become like a soulless doll, a person without life, only following what they're obligated, what they've been given to do verbatim. Realize your capabilities. It's only gonna get you in a better position. I don't want to be around you getting the negative vibe that, like, I get, like, an uneasy feeling. Like, if you seriously, like, I can just tell, like, if I see someone, like, in the downs, and like I get an uneasy feeling in my stomach, like they might seriously consider death in this situation, like, especially since I'm so close to you. Like, it would suck to watch you slowly deteriorate because you're under a huge pressure of what you're given. And You, like,
I'm getting better, I think.
yeah, I want you to get better. I don't want, like, I hate seeing you, like being in a better positive, situation will probably, like, fix a majority of why you're always tired, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm not entirely sure on that statement, but being positive all the time puts energy in your body. It makes you feel more energetic. You want to, feel that positivity more and strive for it. So, don't ever feel like you're not doing enough. Because, don't. It's only gonna hurt you in the end if you try too hard and pursue something that's over what you can actually pursue. I don't want you to hurt yourself. Alright? Because I'll say it once more, you're doing great. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing. There's always room to improve, but when it comes down to it, you're doing much better than a lot of people that I know. And on top of that, you are struggling mentally. And the fact that you're able to maintain most of what you're doing now says something. It says a lot. It says a lot that you put a lot of effort in what you're doing. Nothing more, nothing less. You have to realize that you are working hard. I am doing well. There's more to what you can actually do. You have high capabilities. It's just because, like, not to use it as an excuse, but you actually are going through mental issues. To which I can understand that part, right? So it shouldn't, like the fact that you're still able to do that again is impressive.
I'm actually impressed I'm still here. I'm glad I'm still here.
You should be. Every day you should be happy that you're still breathing. Happy that you didn't choose death.
It was really close. Really close. Like extremely close actually.
Yes, and I don't want you to have to go that way anymore. It shouldn't have to be like that. And like, I mean, especially when me being very close to you, it hurts to watch you deteriorate before my eyes, and it really breaks me down.
That's why I'm scared, because I feel like I put too much on you.
No, that's why me being like a kuya in a sense, I want to like put you in a better situation, as I should. I shouldn't have to. Like, I don't want to be here for nothing.
Thank you.
Otherwise, being a friend would be completely fruitless. Like, well, I'd be useless. I'd be the terrible friend if I didn't do anything to help you at all.
Really, thank you.
And of course, me being older than you and like having to experience everything on my own for the most part. Like, I don't want to have to, you know, like gaining all this knowledge. Still a lot to gain, like, in the long run, of course. But I have to share it to, I have to share it to you, to the people that are currently struggling in that aspect. And I know you need it. Even words of encouragement always help. It's better, like, I've learned that, you know, I used to think I'd be pretty good at just helping people, like, but it's always, I never thought that, I'd always give this fruitless advice.
They're not fruitless.
I just, give advice that no one asked for, even though, I work to gain the knowledge for that advice, but I mean, I've learned now that it's better to, you know, give advice when people ask for it in turn of, you know, just in turn of just like, it's better to, that guy's cheating. In turn of, like, you know, it's better to encourage someone than having to just tell them what they're doing wrong. Because the last person someone wants to hear when they're down bad is that they're not enough, or they're not doing enough, or what they should do, as opposed to realizing what they can do. And you're doing good. You're doing great. I want you to realize that, because there ain't anything more to say for that, because you are there. You can't, like, if you compare, like, I don't want you to compare to other people, but in the grand scheme of things, you're doing really well.
Thank you. This makes me happy.
That's good, because that was the chief goal. Because I don't want to see you sad all the time. It sucks to watch you, like, have to go through everything. And especially, like having your parents have like, all these shenanigans going down. Like, yeah, you still have, like, a pretty good relationship, but when it comes down to serious topics, it gets pretty bad, from what I assume, right? So, like, I mean, it shouldn't have to be like that. In some situations, I understand that it's unavoidable, but, you know, yeah, I mean, we can't change that, but as long as it doesn't, obviously, you're in control of what, oh my god, excuse me, anyway. Like, you're in control of what the choices you make in the long run. So, you're in control of what the choices you make in the long run. I like to think of it as, like, I mean, either way, I get to make this choice anyway in the long run, so why should I have to oppose it now, whereas I can't do anything about it? As much as you oppose it, you can keep it to yourself, and that's a good ability I've been able to gain. As much as I oppose something, how my parents parented me, how they disciplined me, I might take it differently. You know, I might change that up myself.
I'm just repeating everything you're saying in my head.
If it encourages you, that's what I want.
It does, it really does. Like, I promise you, it really does, and I thank you. Again, I don't hear it often, so it feels really nice. I'll keep everything you said in mind.
So don't put yourself down for everything you do right now, because I know for a fact that it has value. And don't disregard it, because you have to realize it yourself. That's where you can find. Get out of here, you stupid skeleton. Okay. Anyway, you have to realize it yourself that you are actually doing well. And you have to know that, because you are doing well. And you shouldn't have to put yourself through the stress of you're just gonna knock back through me.
I'm okay.
You are. You're gonna be okay. It's okay. You're strong. Alright? You can do it.
Thank you. Like, wow, I look rough. Eyes puffy.
Dang, how long have you been crying for?
I don't even know. Wow, I look rough. I look. I got up from bed.
I heard.
Oh, it's still kind of cute.
You really bought it.
Hey, this is how I am every time I cry to make myself feel better.
Bruh.
I'm kidding.
Even I don't have that big an ego. Actually, no, I refute that.
I was joking.
That's cap. I have a way bigger ego than that.
You have a huge ego.
I know, my DT just that big.
I changed my mind. I look rough. I look It's 2:15.
I mean, I didn't think my words had a huge effect, but that's crazy.
It does everything it really does. I'm like going back and forth, like, oh, I kind of still look cute, and then I'm like, oh no, never mind. I hate myself. I'm funny. But seriously, thank you so much for everything you do for me.
I mean, I have no problem with it. It's just me sharing my knowledge.
I stopped crying. I think. I heard Jake saying, like, he has never heard you say stuff like this.
I know, because I mean, I was young then when I was able to share anything with anybody. So it's not common where I could have knowledge to actually share to someone who's struggling. So for that, I took the opportunity to pass it on to someone who's actually really struggling.
Marco, I just stopped crying.
My fault, dang. Oh, every time it's my fault.
It's your fault. It's your fault.
What? Watching someone actually like question, like, why are you crying? And he's like, Marco made me cry. I'm actually gonna get in trouble for it.
You're gonna get in so much trouble. Yeah, you made me cry. For how long now? Maybe 2 hours? I don't even know anymore.
Actually, yeah, no, like 2 hours.
Your words are...
My words are better than my fingers. No, what?
Please. Please. Okay, I stopped, I swear, I stopped. Oh my god. My eyes, they don't look good. My eye circles are more visible too. I need to fix my face. Somehow.
Dang, that was fast. I've cried my tears out already. Don't have any tears. It costed. The knowledge costed me all my tears. Though I've yet to gain more, it is what it is.
Okay, I think we're good. Just stop talking and that will be good.
I guess that's another way I can make you cry. Well, we've gained more knowledge tonight, boys. Let's go. And it's only something I could do. What? Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. swear. I think Jake was really surprised with what you were saying too.
Hey. Well, I don't know. I don't know what more to put on that. Yeah, it is rare. Like, no, it's actually not too frequent to actually say that. I've told it to Jake when he's been in his lowest of lows, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm good now. You continue. You continue talking. Oh no, you're crying. Oh no.
I sent you something.
Okay.
He's DMing me on Discord.
So that's really funny. I'm so sorry. That's what I was thinking. Like some of the time, I'm like, is Jake okay? This is really.
It's funny.
I see. It's really funny. It's your fault. It's honestly your fault. You did. You did.
Hey, it's because you started talking yourself down about your expectations, and I don't like that. So I had to obviously tell you otherwise.
I didn't even realize I was talking myself down until you said something. I'm like, oh shoot, I am doing that. I don't even realize when I do that.
That's so sad. No. Don't think like that. No more of that.
Okay. Yeah, really, honestly, I didn't even realize until I was confused why you two were like starting to like talk to me. I'm like, I don't understand.
He's like, Wiggy, you okay?
Literally, like, are you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. What do you mean?
No, you capping, straight capping.
I'm like, I think this on a daily. I don't understand. This whole thing made me realize, oh shoot, I'm okay. I'm like, oh, I do this way too often to the point that it's normal and I don't realize.
That's no good.
I feel bad for Jay. Should I apologize?
No. In fact, it's my fault.
It's your fault. You apologize.
Cause I kind of went off on a tangent.
My thought process was like, oh no, Jake's here too. I don't want him to think I'm a sad person.
Nah, he's been my homie my entire life. He understands what I do. I tell him my life every day. He knows me in and out. Wait. You know, if I hadn't said wait.
It would have been okay if you didn't say wait. I didn't even think of that. That's your fault. Again, it's your fault. Like, he's like freaking. That was an hour ago.
I don't get Discord DMs because I'm on streamer mode. So it doesn't like pop up on my feed or anything like that, or it doesn't like make the noise.
I feel so bad, honestly. I want to apologize.
There ain't nothing to apologize about.
I'm sorry for being sad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being so sad, and I sincerely apologize.
I'm so sorry you had to witness another one of my breakdowns. I am extremely sorry.
Please forgive me.
I'm doing it
Please.
anyways.
I beg of you, can we still be friends?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Jake, I'm sorry. Stop it. Stop it. You're mocking me. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I feel so bad. Honestly, I was really confused why why both of you were getting so concerned.
Well, I don't know. It's just a natural reaction, I guess.
You really made me cry for 2 hours.
My fault.
You.
I'm sorry. Can't believe I made a girl cry. Someone about to ask me, you ever made a person cry? I would say yeah. And I can't really do anything about that from that point on.
Yeah, how did you do it? How and who? Why don't you tell us?
I was being too nice. And that wouldn't make any sense. Like, what?
How? She doesn't experience this a lot, and she's very grateful that you did this for her. I feel really.
But how are you about to feel bad for Jake?
Because he witnessed me. This is not okay. I'm blocking off all contact. I must not exist to him anymore. This is embarrassing. The reason why I was saying this is embarrassing because Jake was there.
Literally, there's no problem. Like, he doesn't care. I just happened to take control of the situation just because I don't know, I felt like I had to, since I'm always around you. I have more experience of what you go through. So, yeah, words of encouragement.
I keep looking at his DMs and oops.
My fault.
You apologize for me. I cannot do this again.
Sorry, Lamau. For the thing. Third wheel moment.
I was not expecting this today. I was not mentally prepared for this today. I personally I couldn't do this today. I'm kidding. No. It is 2:30 and I have to literally go to Flagstaff.
It was worth it.
Very.
Stop trying. Yeah, I think I'm good now.
Don't start talking. Don't start talking.
Anyway. My god, that scared the bullcrap. The living Jesus.
You should go to sleep soon as well. It's 2:30.
Sleep? What's that?
Sleep.
What's a sleep?
Okay, but you still need this.
Okay, I should probably go then, because I have somewhere to go in the morning.
Alright, have fun. Keep the stuff I told you in mind.
I will. Thank you again. I really appreciate you for everything you do for me.
No problem. Good night.
Night, and you better sleep.
Yeah, just yeah, I won't be streaming. My stream's still on. Why am I still streaming? Like that whole
Why are you-
conversation has been on the stream.
Huh, interesting. What are you gonna do with that? I don't even keep it there.
Yeah, I probably am. In case I myself need words of encouragement from myself. I know, big TT, big TT.
Okay,
That's
really,
the-
I gotta.
Alright.
I
Good night.
really gotta-
Bye.
Night. Sleep well.
You too.
Alright, chat. To the remaining people, or whoever plans on watching the full thing for this. Good night. I have nothing to do tomorrow, so I'll probably stream. And with that said, I'll leave that with y'all. Ooh, blue has no bed. Yellow still has a bed. I'm just gonna finish this game first before we leave. Oh, it's only me left. I'm gonna have to carry. Alright, well, that's a loss, chat. For the remaining person, I will be heading out. Thank you for watching. Ciao.